Antarctica, the continent that should not exist. There is a place on Earth where sound feels afraid to exist, where the wind does not howl, it screams, where the cold is so absolute that even time appears to slow down. A continent larger than the United States and Mexico combined. A land with no permanent population, no cities, no roads. And yet, it is one of the most protected places on the planet. This is Antarctica, a continent discovered last, but guarded first. A place the world claims is empty, while quietly treating it as if it holds something priceless. Earth's blind spot. Every corner of Earth has been explored. Satellites have scanned the ocean floor. Drones have mapped the deepest jungles. But Antarctica remains different. Vast regions are unexplored. Entire zones are restricted. Civilian access is limited, controlled, denied. In an age where nothing is hidden, why does this place still remain unseen? Ice as a vault. Ice is not destruction. Ice is preservation. It locks life in time. It seals organisms in perfect suspension. It protects memory from decay. And Antarctica holds the thickest, oldest ice on Earth. If history were buried anywhere, this is where it would survive. The false discovery. We are told Antarctica was discovered in 1820, but discovery means first awareness, and humanity was already drawing it centuries earlier. The maps that defy time. Ancient maps exist that should not. Maps showing Antarctica without ice, detailed coastlines, correct proportions, accurate geography, features confirmed only centuries later by radar beneath the ice. These maps were not guesses. They were copies of something far older. A lost age of navigators. The mapmakers spoke of source documents long lost, libraries destroyed, knowledge erased, navigation from a forgotten age. An era when the world was known differently. An era before Antarctica froze. The impossible climate. Ice cores drilled from Antarctica tell a violent story. Temperature changes that should take thousands of years happening in decades. Rapid freezes, sudden collapses, not evolution. Catastrophe. The pole shift question. Earth's crust floats atop molten rock. It can move. If it shifts suddenly, entire continents change latitude overnight. Warm lands become frozen wastelands. What if Antarctica did not move into the cold? What if the cold moved to it? The green Antarctica. Beneath miles of ice, scientists find pollen, plant spores, soil layers, traces of forests. This land was once alive. Not in deep time, but in a time close enough to matter. The structures below radar does not lie. Beneath the ice are shapes that do not belong to nature. Straight lines, symmetry, geometric precision. Ice hides them, but it does not destroy them. The mountains that should be visible. The Gamburtsev Mountains are as tall as the Alps, yet humanity discovered them only in the 20th century. They were invisible. If entire mountain ranges could vanish beneath ice, what else could disappear? Operation High Jump. In 1946, the United States launched Operation High Jump. 13 ships, thousands of men, aircraft carriers and submarines, officially a training mission. Unofficially, something went wrong. The expedition ended early, and no one ever explained why. Admiral Byrd's warning. Admiral Richard Byrd returned with a warning, an enemy capable of traveling pole to pole at incredible speed. Not armies, not nations. Something beyond conventional warfare. The Antarctic Treaty. In 1959, the impossible happened. The world's rivals agreed, no war, no mining, no ownership. Antarctica would be sealed. History had never seen cooperation like this. Unless everyone was afraid of the same thing. No-fly zones. Commercial aircraft do not cross Antarctica. Private flights are denied. Certain airspace is forbidden. The emptiest continent on Earth, treated like a global secret. Google Earth anomalies. Satellite imagery shows blurred regions, coordinates that jump, images that vanish. In the digital age, even geography can be censored. The Nazi expedition. In 1938, Germany sent an expedition south. They mapped territory, dropped flags, returned with silence. History recorded the mission, but not its purpose. Ancient myths. A line across the world. Ancient cultures tell the same story. A golden age, advanced knowledge, a global catastrophe, different languages, same memory. The Great Reset. Flood myths are universal. Ice ages erase civilizations. Survivors rebuild without knowledge of what came before. What if humanity? What if humanity has been reset more than once? The true fear. The fear is not monsters. The fear is proof. Proof that we are not the first, not the greatest, not permanent. That civilization is temporary, and the planet is patient. Lake Vostok. Lake Vostok lies beneath miles of ice, sealed off for millions of years. A hidden world untouched by sunlight. Whatever exists there has never known us. Heat beneath the ice. Thermal scans detect warmth where none should exist. Geothermal energy, or something else entirely. Heat beneath a frozen continent is not a mystery. It is a question. The Watchers. Research stations ring Antarctica. Observation without exploration. Monitoring, not discovery. As if something must be watched, but never disturbed. The melt. The ice is melting, faster than predicted, faster than controlled. What has been sealed for ages is beginning to breathe again. The coming disclosure. Soon the truth beneath Antarctica cannot remain buried. Not by treaties, not by governments, not by ice. History always resurfaces. The final question. When Antarctica finally reveals what it hides, will it change what we know about Earth? Or will it change what we know about ourselves? Antarctica is not the end of the world. It is the beginning we were never meant to remember. A frozen archive of forgotten civilizations, buried knowledge, and erased timelines. A reminder that humanity has risen before, fallen before, and may rise again. Because ice does not destroy history, it preserves it. And now, as the ice retreats, the past is no longer sleeping. It is waking up,